going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to some Dungeon Defenders 2. Now, I wanted to take a quick moment to talk about item power versus passives. There's been a lot of talk of this lately on the forums and with some comments, and I wanted to show everyone an example of how passives, and the proper passives, are much better than item power in just about every situation. Now, first off, to really compare the two, you have to look at your damage. For example, here on this EV2, I've got all the perfect passes. I'm at item power 753, which is pretty decent, nothing exceptional. I am at the 30% crit mark, so I'm right where I need to be there, and I've got the passives I want. Frosty Proton node with the 3%, and then of course the Reflect Beam +1 nodes on every piece. Now, let's go through and look at those boots. Those boots I got when I was doing the little hero spotlight on the EV just a few days ago. I think those are them right here. You see, they're not fully upgraded. They're 40 of 46, so they would be at 795 item power, but they did roll a perfect 750. Now, they've got defense power and defense crit damage on it, and it's got the Reflect Beam nodes on it as well. However, one thing it's missing is defense crit. Now, it's real easy to go ahead and equip these and say, oh yeah, that just bumped me up to 764 item power, how awesome. However, that dropped my crit percent down to 25%. So let me go ahead and throw those old boots back on and see where my damage is at here. And of course, my EV is used heavily for protons, so I wanted to take a quick look at those. And you see my Tier 1 Proton Beam DPS is 19,374. Of course, I got the points in to lower it down to a 0.3 per second attack rate, and then you see the attack damage is only 2,001. However, the crit chance is 29.88, almost right there at the 30% cap, and I've got all that crit damage adding an additional 13,403. Now this, of course, brings that DPS up to 19,374. Now, if I go on and I equip those higher item power boots, this, of course, is going to get me to 764, once again dropping my crit chance down to 25%. And let's take a look at that same Reflect Beam. Now it's only 17,400 damage per second. The crit damage is a little higher, however, the crit chance is, what, 4.5%, almost 5% lower, and that alone is dropping the DPS of my Proton Beam substantially, even though my item power went up by several points. So there's a quick look. You can really do this comparison with every class. The only one that's a little tougher on is DPS heroes. Of course, you got to rely on the DPS numbers you see off the target dummy, which can fluctuate a little bit. Now, still on the search for the perfect boots, and I'll be doing quite a bit of that here pretty soon, but just wanted to do that quick comparison for everybody to let you know, don't get caught up on that item power number. You want to focus really on the perfect passives. Now, I do have a couple of characters that are almost maxed. My Poison Dart Tower Huntress, you see, item power 778, just about completely maxed up and looking pretty good there. However, get your passives first, then worry about the item power. So, I didn't get the live stream last Friday night. I will be live streaming tonight at 10:30 p.m. So please swing by the channel. That's going to be over at the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/juicebags. And as always, the link is in the description below. So thanks again for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe, and we'll see you soon.